Okay, it looks like we're on right now. So, hey, we're gonna pray this thing comes through. That's all we can do. Is look. Welcome to the Fighter Share Report. It's Sunday. It's 11:30. We got a good show for y'all. My man looked like he either locked down or in the bathroom. But we're not gonna focus on that. We all we know is we got a good show for y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Looks like he's a man of few
I mean,
words
look,
today.
I'm happy to be here, man. It's a Sunday, and let's do it.
It can stay in the 30s. I'm good with it. 20s, 30s. I'm good with it.
I mean, when you got that natural insulation, bro, it's cool. I get it.
No,
For me,
real men come from the north, so we can deal.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. That sums it all up. Let's
We can deal with the cold.
I'm saying these names not because they're essentially the best fighters out there, which we can make a case for Shakur Stevenson, definitely. They just look that much better than whoever they fight.
I think he might want to keep this thing on the feet and stay any way possible. Stay away from that guillotine choke. he was squeezing Buddy's face in the last fight and put him out.
Come on, dog. Let's fight.
Welcome to the Fighter Share Report. Hey, and we're still streaming, so we're ahead of the game right now. So
Always, baby. Trailblazers, not like the Trailblazer. How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing well. Thank you for not making us the Trailblazers. I'm doing well. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Happy to be here, man. Ready to get the show started. A lot of great fights talked about last night.
Yeah,
and
man.
you look good, bro. So I'm happy that we all here in the count for today.
It's been a great weekend. It's been a great weekend. Look, Bellator 256 recap. Bellator put on a heck of a card Friday night, bro.
Indeed, they did. They did.
And it's funny because we were giving Ryan Bader credit for being a double champion when he had lost the light heavyweight championship.
Yeah, indeed he
Yes.
did. Yep.
So I'm not
Who
going to
was
pay.
that? You beautiful unicorn back there behind you.
I know, right? She's supposed to be somewhere else right now, but she got to get in the screen.
Hey, she supposed to be somewhere else, but she'd rather be here with you.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Enjoy
That's why I
those years.
can't.
They gonna last forever.
That's why I can't. Right. That's why I'm not saying nothing. So unless it gets too out of hand, then I have to take a break and we'll go to the bathroom and then I'll come back. Listen. Stop. Go. It got out of hand quickly.
They escalate just like these fights.
It does. Okay. So Kat Zingano once again shows just why she's called Alpha Cat.
Yeah, there's levels to it. I mean, that was a pretty good performance. Yeah, no issues with what Kat did at all Friday night.
No, she did a good job. Look, Dan Moret, did you see the first fight?
Yeah, refresh my memory because I watched the entire card. I'm just trying to remember which fight was which. Moret
fought, I cannot pronounce the name, Goiti Yamachi.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that fight, indeed.
Yeah, and Dan got the split decision.
Yeah, listen, Bellator, listen, they don't want to be known for making the wrong decisions in fights, okay? We saw this last week when we saw the Jason Jackson outcome, which we both kind of like, okay, whatever. But now this is the second week in a row, man. You've had a couple of controversial decisions, man. So I don't know. They want to clean this up, bro.
And you've had the commentators weigh in on this one.
Yeah,
talking about, they got it wrong this time. It's like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
When you and then you had Adam Baris defeated Jeremy Kennedy. That was a good fight.
Man, I want to say I might have stepped out. I saw that fight, but I don't think I saw I think I watched all of them, but I don't remember that fight very much. What happened in that one?
It was a good fight. It was clear that Adam was, oh man, he was just, I know I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, but he was just very dominant. I mean, he was jabbing Buddy to sleep.
Yeah, he was. No head movement.
None. It was insane. I'm not trying to be funny, but it was insane. But yeah, it was just one of those fights where even the judges could not get this one wrong. They there was no way. Jeremy Kennedy, big, strong, but Adam, just his hand movement, man, and his feet, the way he moved around and he set those shots up, those jabs, those hooks, even the leg kicks. It was just sweet. It was a clinic in boxing inside the octagon. And then we had Liz Caramouche defeated Vanessa Porto.
Huh? Yes, I saw that. That was quick and painless. Round.
Yeah. And then we had Ryan Bader.
Yep.
Defeated, and
look, Bader got his revenge. That's what he wanted to do. Bader's fight looked like the Bader fight looked similar to the main event yesterday, but great win for Ryan Bader. Lyoto Machida's old. He looked old.
He didn't look old in the first 2 rounds, bro. He did not look old in the first 2 rounds.
And it went downhill quickly after that. It was
because he finally beating. He was tagging Bader on the feet consistently.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Bader was too strong.
When Bader finally started taking him down, that's when the fight turned. But Bader was trying to stand on the feet, and his corner was like, "No, you can't do that."
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that listen, Lyoto Machida's not going to get any better. So unless he's going to go to boxing, he'll have a rough go of it. As he's getting older now, these young guys are more. And Bader's already a freak of an athlete, but these young guys, man. Lyoto Machida might want to think about doing something else after this.
Yeah, he gonna have to. He can still beat those mid-tier and top 15 guys, but
he has to be on his best day to do that because he's getting up there in age.
All right, let's get on Jaron Ennis, Sergey Lipinets.
Listen, man, I want to say first and foremost that I didn't see what you saw. You said this on Thursday, bro. This is going to be a close fight, but I could see this when it gets bad, getting bad quick. It was bad from the beginning. I'm just impressed by Boots. Forget the athleticism and all that twitchy stuff, because that, when you're 23 years old, you've been doing this your whole life, you're going to look like that, right? If you have the physical traits, right? And that's... We see a lot of that, right? But what impressed me the most about him is his composure and his size. Now, check this out. Now, I know Lipinets is a natural 140 pounder, but bro, that was a distinct size difference last night, bro. And I didn't really notice before. And maybe because I only seen Lipinets against smaller guys, I didn't know that that Ennis was that big. But bro, he was big in there yesterday, man.
Yeah, he was, and it was clear that Lipinets did not deserve to be in there with him at all.
It's not that he deserved it. It's not that he didn't deserve it. It's just levels to it, bro. It's classes. I mean, look at who Lipinets is beating. He only lost to Mikey Garcia, bro. So we're not talking about somebody that hadn't proven themselves, bro. This guy, by all accounts, is a good, very, very good fighter.
Yeah.
Jaron Ennis just looks very special, bro. And I know I've been reserving that compliment.
Listen,
I don't know about you, but I've kind of been...
Listen, he's 147. He put the rest of 147 on notice. I'm no longer gonna hold back on this one. This young man is gonna be taking straps at 147. And I know the upper echelon. I know we love Bud. I know we love Earl Spence. But they're gonna give him one fight, and somebody's gonna have to fight him. Somebody's gonna have to fight him. You can't keep this guy in the dark for much longer. He's just that special.
I mean, I don't know about keeping him in the dark, bro. He's a PBC fighter, so the good thing about this is they'll have complete control over this and they'll move him accordingly.
But according to who? That's the problem.
His Al Heyman, and the problem is that he's so young and they're so old, and I mean that in the highest regard. They may not be there, bro. If this gets strung out another 18 months, bro, you'll be looking at Earl Spence be what, 33? Crawford 36, 35, and Keith Thurman 32, 33.
You said in 18 months? These guys are like 33 right now, 32 right now?
Yeah. Keith just turned 31, didn't he? And I know Crawford's 33, and I think Earl and Keith are about the same age. Yeah, all these guys are. What we're going to see from Jerron Ennis is what looked like with Eric Saluba in the 154-pound division, where he was so young so early that a lot of the guys kind of age up. Boots is going to be like a Lubin, maybe hopefully not with the loss, but it's that big of an age gap between him and the top guys in his division. So they may essentially slow walk Jerron Ennis. We the fans don't want to see that. But bro, let's be honest, that could actually happen, bro. We may not see Jerron Ennis against Thurman, Porter, Spence, or Crawford for another 18 months. You might throw him in there with Joe Dennis Ugas after he fights Earl Spence. You might throw him in there with someone else. But bro, think about it. Look at what they did to Floyd Mayweather. Remember when all these young guys were young and they all wanted Floyd and Floyd wanted none of them, Thurman, Spence, none of them. He didn't want none of those guys. He strung it out, then he fought some other people. So bro, don't be surprised we see something similar here. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's sad, but I wouldn't be surprised. Look, he said he wanted the winner of the Ugas Spence fight.
But he's not a mandatory.
He's not. Yet. I mean, yeah. I thought it was cool that he stepped out and called them out on that. Sure. Hey, shout out to Miss Audrey Brown. Please heal. Thank you for taking the time to tune into the show this morning. But we need you to rest and heal. I would love to see with anybody at that level. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him beating up Danny Garcia, because remember, Lipinets had not been stopped, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
So I would love to see him get in with Danny Garcia, since Danny wants to fight people so bad. Get in with Boots.
Well, Danny moved up to 154.
Listen, got a WWE at WrestleMania update, but we're also going to deal with the UFC card as well. I'm sorry, I just saw somebody beautiful walk in the room and just caught my eye. Okay. Listen, last night we had something special with WWE's WrestleMania Saturday, because, it's 2 days this week. Not only was it the first wrestling event that had a rain delay, because, boy, look at here. It got nasty in Tampa yesterday. But we had the first time, and I think it's on either side, that you had two black athletes vying for the world championship. That's something that they mentioned, and then one of the wrestlers, JBL, tried to diminish and say, well, that's not the point here. The point is you have two great athletes, but then they brought it back up later. No, you have two black athletes vying for the world championship. And it was Sasha Banks, who was the champion out of Boston, Massachusetts, versus, I love this name, even though it's not her real name, Bianca Belair. She's got this braid that hangs down almost to her butt. And I'm like, why do you wear that braid when people always use it to their advantage? Bro, towards the end of the match, she took that braid and she whipped the champion in her side with it. And it sounded like a firecracker went off. Shout out to her, because she's a tremendous athlete. I think she was a track star in college. She's a tremendous athlete.
Yeah, I've seen her hopping around there, bro.
She
flipping around, not hopping, flipping around. I'm sorry.
She won. She actually won the championship on her first try. So shout out to her. Bobby Lashley, the other black world champion, beat Drew McIntyre to retain the championship. So that's your WrestleMania update. Some of the other ones were kind of cartoonish, but then WrestleMania resumes today. I think it's 7 or 8 o'clock. Check your local listings on Peacock. Peacock has the fight. So listen, we got UFC yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I ain't even gonna let you say it. Dana White is winning, because it was a good card. Even my mom watched it in the afternoon. Yeah. It was a good card. Yeah. It was. I told you, Marvin Vettori, bro. Marvin Vettori.
Yeah, no, listen. Is that where you want to start?
That's why
you can start there if you want.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the time.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with Marvin Vettori. Marvin Vettori to me laid an egg last night.
He beat the crap out of Kevin Owens.
He did not. He did not. He got Kevin Owens down to the ground. He controlled him. Bro, when they were standing on the feet, those kicks and punches were coming so fast, Vittori didn't know what to do. He didn't have
He knew what to do.
And if you watch,
Just like Lyoto Machida, he knew what to do. Go ahead.
If you watch Vittori fight, he's always a strong, tough, aggressive guy coming to bring the fight. Yeah, he slowed all that shit down yesterday. Well, none of that. He fought a man on 3 weeks' notice, and he couldn't even beat him. And Holland was dead to rights in the 3rd round and in the 4th round. Had 0 energy left in the gas tank. He couldn't stop him. He could take him down at will, bro. Marlon Vittori should have finished that fight yesterday, bro. Yeah, the win is a win. It's all good, but, bro, Holland was gassed. He had nothing in the 3rd round.
Right.
Or in the 4th round, bro. I just thought that, bro, with Vittori and not talking Adesanya, with a performance like that, bro, get in line.
He'll never. No. He will not beat. He will not beat Adesanya. He doesn't.
No, I say he didn't earn him a fight with Adesanya.
Right, no.
He lost a rematch.
Right.
No.
But they'll give it to him. Just like I don't think he deserved to have to fight 50-44. I thought that was crazy. So they gave him what 2, 3, 10-8 rounds?
That's BS.
Yeah, it is.
BS.
It is.
That's BS. Now I would say he won. I could see it being 3 rounds to 2 or 4 rounds to 1, but there was no way he won every round of that fight, bro. That's crazy.
That's quick. Arnold Allen defeated Sadiq Youssef.
Yep, deserved it. Good jab, good movement. Had the more telling moments of the fight. Youssef never really got going. I think I dropped twice. Yeah.
Now Mackenzie Dern beat Nina.
Yep. Get up
Nunes.
Submission. Yep. Armbar was beautiful.
Now Nina's your girl Amanda's wife. Yeah. Okay, they never brought that up. They just said she changed her name when she got married.
From watching Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Build up to a previous fight. Yeah.
Even in the commercial, the Modelo commercial, she's in there.
She should have stepped in for it yesterday because it didn't help her.
Yeah, no. All right, your time. 2 minutes.
Man, I got 2 minutes. I don't really know what to talk about, so I'm going to mix this thing up a little bit. Bro, we got to see Efe Ajagba yesterday fighting for top rank, his first fight, or maybe his second fight with them since leaving the PBC. And boy, when I say that was a highlight reel knockout for the ages, bro, I mean, I just... Sometimes you wonder, right, in combat sports, what guys are doing in the ring. Now, with all due respect to his opponent, I didn't look him up to see what his background was, didn't even see how much experience he had in the ring. But to take a shot like that yesterday, bro, and it was just destructive, man. So good, big ups to Efe Ajagba, man. Hopefully he can keep his heavyweight momentum going, and we'll see him in some bigger fights down the road. Bro, we got to see an amazing fight with Jaron Ennis last night, bro. I only want to say this. You don't want to damage the goods too soon. All right? He looks good, bro. He actually has a little bit of Roy Jones Jr. in him when you look at how just physically dominating he is over some of these guys. But, bro, there are levels to this. The guys at the top of the heap are still legit. We are a little bit annoyed with them for their lack of ability to fight each other. We will get to see Spence against Dennis Ugas this summer. We're still waiting to see Keith Thurman get a dance partner. Terrence Crawford will be fighting sometime in June. So no, a Boots in his fight with any of those guys won't happen this year. I don't think we should be in a rush for that. Let's enjoy Boots' maturation. Let's enjoy what we're seeing right now, because once he gets to the big fights, there's no going back, bro. So if he gets 1 or 2 more fights before those big guys, I am all for that. I'm just amazed at what I saw yesterday. The defense, the ring generalship, bro, the calm, the demeanor, the family unity in that corner, bro, his dad, his brothers, that whole operation they got with that man, Team Boots. I mean, they really put combat sports notice because everybody was watching them last night, bro. Remember, Showtime did a lead-in for him at Bellator. He delivered.
Hey, one of the greatest rappers to ever grab the mic passed away this week. And I don't think we've really grasped his total greatness. Rest in power, DMX, Earl Simmons. He was the first rapper to ever come out with 5 straight #1 selling CDs. 5, his first 5 that came out, all went #1. He's actually the first rapper that I gravitated to that put out a Christian hip hop track, and he did several. We all know him from the Rough Riders Anthem. We know, how many songs can you, but when you look and you listen, this man had a ministry, and he talked about his ministry, and he talked about the dual nature of a person and how it's hard. Sorry, it's raining real bad, and I think something just hit my roof. He talked about how it's hard to serve one nature and keep the other one at bay. And he lived it. You saw how this man's life mirrored everything that he talked about, positive and negative. He hid nothing from anyone. And to me, a transparent ministry is the best ministry. No matter how it goes, at least you can see how that ministry evolves and revolves through and around that person. So I don't think we'll ever have another hip hop artist, especially the way these people are pumped out in the hip hop factories nowadays. I don't think we'll ever have another artist that is sincere and as Earl Simmons. All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, this is a great weekend of sports. I was catching some of the Masters yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I want to check out Augusta one day. It looks like some beautiful country up there, man. That golf course is pretty spectacular, bro. But yeah, man, it's been a good weekend of combat sports, bro. We didn't get to touch on the top ranked card, but Joe Smith Jr. I felt like got a close decision, bro. He did not look. Well, I take that back. He looked like Joe Smith, the guy he was fighting last night. Though had a plan. Put him on his heels. He was not effective at all. He did land some good shots, but bro, I smell a little bit of home cooking in that fight, man. But hey, it's all good. Joe Smith, congratulations. You got a strap now. Now we'll get to see you against better Biddy, and I hope that you deliver a much better performance in that fight than you did last night.
Well, we can definitely get into that tomorrow on our Less Refined show at 11 a.m. Listen, thank you guys for tuning in. Miss Audrey Brown, thank you for tuning in. I know you're going through a lot right now, and to take time out of your day to watch this show means the world to me. Thank you very much. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my pops, my wife, my daughter, who made it. They made it over to my in-laws' house just before the sky opened up. So, look, take care of each other. We love you. I'm gonna turn it over to my partner, and he gonna blow smoke up your behind and then close the show out.
No smoke blowing today, my friend. It was a good show, which is what we always do here. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. We'll be a little more relaxed. I don't know what we're going to talk about. A little bit of everything. Whatever he decides he wants to talk about. And whatever I decide I want to talk about. That's usually how this show goes. That's what you're tuning to watch us for. So with that being said, make sure y'all spread the love out there. It's crazy, man. The world is not a good place all the time. So check in with your people, tap in, do all that good stuff that you always hear me say at the end of every show. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Fight Nation, we rocking with y'all. We'll see y'all. Peace.
That means peace.